Hi, it's Abra with Happy Makery Art, and today I wanted to show you, how to make a gingerbread house using just paper and a toilet paper roll, because I love using toilet paper rolls to help things stand up. And stay tuned and I will show you exactly how to make this. All right, so for this we're going to need half of a piece of construction paper. So I just took a piece like this and folded it in half and cut it. Of course I used a brown piece, but you can use any piece you want. So at our house, we can't have regular wheat products. And so that's making it a little bit tricky for us to make a gingerbread house. And so I thought, let's make one out of paper. So I put the toilet paper roll here just to make sure I make my roof plenty tall enough to, be taller than the toilet paper roll. So I'm just making a roof, kind of like a triangle. And then you can make yours straight across, or I kind of like making mine a little bit wavy. And then from about right there, I'm just going to draw a line straight down. If it's not totally straight, that's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to I'll go ahead and do the candy cane. So this is kind of like the chimney. So go up, curve, go bloop. And if your candy cane doesn't work out, you don't have to have a candy cane, or you can draw your candy cane separately until you find one you like, and then you can just tape it on the back. Okay, now I'm going to do a window, or 4 windows. Mine are kind of tall and skinny, but you can make yours shorter and wider. Really any shape you want. You could make circular windows. And again, I'm not going to go for perfect. I want to have a cozy little gingerbread house for some little gingerbread people to live in, or just to look cute. Okay, I'm making some little bushes. You can do that if you want. All right, so now I have the basic design of the house. If you need to pause here so you can finish your basic design, then do that. And then next we're going to color it. And you can add any details. I am using acrylic paint markers just because I love using them on construction paper or any kind of paper, but especially the white one really is able to show up even on this darker paper. So in a regular gingerbread house, we would have maybe icing in between the cookie pieces. So this white is kind of like the icing. I'm putting a few layers because I think this paint pen is getting a little old. So if you need to do multiple layers, that's fine. And then I just want to outline things with this white, give it the look of some frosting, some delicious frosting. So I wonder if making a gingerbread house is part of your family's tradition, or maybe making gingerbread cookies. I'm putting a little frosting up there. And again, you can make yours however you like. It does not have to look like mine. What I hope is that you can just have fun making it. And also remember, it's not finished until it's finished. Sometimes we judge our artwork too soon and we think it doesn't look good, but really it's just not finished. So I'm just going over a lot of these black lines. And if you want to add some icing kind of dripping down, oozing down, you can. So it can kind of look like snow or icing. And again, I'm going kind of fast, but feel free to pause at any point. This is the third gingerbread house I've made, and it's probably like the 6th house that I've made out of paper in recent weeks. So, you know, the more often you do something, the faster usually you get at it. So you don't have to go fast. Okay, now for the candy cane. And I like to just color the whole thing in white. And then I can go in, I'm going in with like a pink, but you could use red, you could use really any color. I find that with these, I use the thicker side if I'm covering a big area, because if I try to cover a big area with the thin side, it tends to rip the paper a little bit. It's like the paper just can't handle it. Okay, so I'm just adding kind of a curvy line because candy canes are kind of curved. But if you add straight lines, that works too. We'll still look at it and think, oh, that's a candy cane. I'm gonna add maybe some little candies. Again, use whatever colors you want. And color the door in. And then I like to add sometimes a little bit of a lighter color. So this is just a slightly lighter pink. To just give it a little bit of dimension there. Okay, and then I added yellow in my windows. You could add yellow or a different color, or just leave them as is. Maybe you're going to draw who's inside of the house or what the wallpaper looks like, or, you know, maybe we'll see cool details from inside the house. You can use your imagination with that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and color in the bushes. And then I'm just going to add a few dots, kind of like sprinkles on the roof. But again, you know, make it however you like it. All right, so I've colored it in. If you need to pause now before you move on, do that. I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and tape it onto my toilet paper roll. And I will have a completed gingerbread paper house. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping my paper today. Do you ever have days like that? I think we all do. Okay. And I'm not going to worry about cutting, you know, perfectly. It's okay if I have a little paper around my gingerbread house, unless I don't want that. And then I can cut it off. So if you make a gingerbread house, I would love to see it. You could email me at happymakeryart@gmail.com, or you could write a comment and probably post it in the comment if you want to, if your parents say that's okay. All right, so I made a loop of tape. I'm gonna put it on the back here. I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 loops because it's a pretty tall house. Okay, and now I'm going to take my toilet paper roll, line it up with the bottom, and tape it down. And then I also like to add a strip of tape here at the top, like so. Just kind of secures it so that this part doesn't flop down. Okay, so now we have our completed gingerbread house, and it can stand up on its own. Yay, you made your own gingerbread house, no baking required. Perfect if you have allergies at your house. If anyone's allergic to any baking supplies that go into a regular gingerbread house. But even if you don't have allergies, I hope you had so much fun making this, and I can't wait to see it.